to join his new band, Rainbow. This posed a dilemma for Ronnie, whether to leave his friends in Elf or not.
I had these guys that I grew up with, they were my best friends on earth, and I wasn't about to let them die and suffer without me, just for the sake of bettering myself. So eventually I went to Richie and said, I'll do it if you'll take all the guys in my band. And without the guitar player, of course. It seemed that Richie played pretty well, so I'll let him play. And he said, okay.
After only one album, Richie wanted to change the lineup, getting rid of the old Elf members.
Well, see, he actually played with Elf on the first album. It was just Elf and you, and he hated that. He really hated it. Which is probably one of the reasons why a lot of the people were gone after that, you know. We get rid of that Elf stigma. I'm the one who had to tell them all. So it was a very personal thing for me. Richie is a person who tends to let other people do his work for him, whether it's dirty work or clean work. And so he allowed me, he kind of forced me to have to do that. It was very hurtful for me. These were my best friends, guys I grew up with, you know, from little kids, and our dreams were, my dreams were their dreams were my dreams. So it was very hard to puncture that.
Back in Rainbow, Ronnie Dio had stayed for 3 albums and several lineup changes, but in the end, he and Ritchie Blackmore fell out.
Obviously, 2 very strong characters, and I think something was inevitably bound to give. I think Ronnie wanted to do his own, instead of being part of Ritchie's band, I think Ronnie wanted to have his own band and wanted to be the focus of attention. So I think inevitably there was going to be a problem at some point.
I was asked to start writing love songs and poppy things, and I don't do that. And I refused to do that, so bye. And that was it. Clean and simple. Nice clean break. See ya. Your elbow too. Your turf. See ya, mate. And then that was me, you know, I was gone. I mean, it was Richie's band, and he had the right to do whatever he wanted to do. So he got someone else in who was willing to wear what he wanted to wear.
Ronnie wasn't out of work for long. With Ozzy gone, Sabbath needed a new singer.
But I spoke to him on the phone, and I met him over at Don Arden's house at the party. We spoke about things.